To inspect the wheels and brake system and perform a tire rotation on your RZR XP S, follow these steps. Park the vehicle on a flat level surface, ensure it is in park, and remove the key. Take a close look at each tire. Verify there is sufficient tread depth. Tires should be replaced once they reach 1/8 inch or 3 mm of tread depth. Inspect for damage that may compromise the integrity of the tire. Next, inspect the tire pressure and verify it is set to specification. Reference the owner's manual or tire pressure label on your vehicle for the correct specification. Lastly, take a close look at how the tires are wearing. If there is irregular wear, it may be time for a rotation. Next, inspect the fluid level and condition in the master cylinder. Ensure the levels between the min and max marks. If it is low, add fluid as necessary from a new and unopened bottle. Do not allow brake fluid to contact painted surfaces or paint damage may occur. Then apply the brake forcefully for a few seconds. Next, remove the wheels from the vehicle. Begin by loosening the lug nuts before the vehicle is off the ground, but do not remove. Then, safely elevate the vehicle. Reference your owner's manual for proper lifting techniques. Once safely elevated, remove the lug nuts and set aside. Then, remove the wheels and set aside. Next, inspect the banjo bolts on the driver's side of the master cylinder for leaks. Then, follow the lines all the way to the front calipers, looking for any leaks, kinks, or damage. Also, ensure the brake line retainers are properly secured. Inspect the connections of the front brake calipers for leaks. Next, follow the brake lines back to the rear of the vehicle, checking for leaks, kinks, and damage. Then, follow the brake line to the rear brake caliper, ensuring the brake line retainers are properly secured. Look for leaks, kinks, and damage. Inspect the rear brake caliper and connection for leaks. If inspection reveals any concerns, do not attempt to drive the vehicle. See your authorized Polaris service center. Next, take a look at the brake pads. Always allow the brakes to cool completely before inspecting to prevent the risk of burns. Check the brake pad thickness using a suitable tool. Be sure to check the thickness on the inside pads as well. Replace any brake pads that are worn beyond their minimum thickness. Once the brake system inspection has been completed, the tires can be rotated and reinstalled. Due to different configurations, some wheels may not be able to be rotated. Always pay attention to all markings and directional indicators on the tires. Rotate the wheels as needed based on the wheel configuration. Then, ensure the valve stem is facing toward the outside of the vehicle and install the wheels on the vehicle. Tighten the lug nuts until fully seated. Once installed, safely lower the vehicle until the tires begin to touch the ground. This will help keep them in place when torquing. Once lowered, torque the lug nuts to specification in a crisscross pattern. Finally, lower the vehicle completely. For more information, see your authorized Polaris dealer or visit Polaris.com.